And if you're one of them... So, good afternoon. I'm just getting ready to make some food because I'm starving. And it's, as you can hear, it's pissing it down. So, I've invented my own thing. I hope it's going to work out. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Now, first thing I've got is 1.5 chicken breasts. I cut that off camera because I put my gloves and everything on. I don't like touching raw meat. So I've cut 1.5, but I've sliced it real thin. Now I'm just going to cut up some spring onion. Oh, they look a bit tatty on the end, don't they? Well, I am if I can. They're solid. Just I don't need the ends anyway. And some peppers. Let me wash my knife because I did cut my chicken with that. So let me give that away. And then I need to get all the rest of my ingredients out, don't I, really? Come back to me in a minute. I'll prep my ingredients and I'll show you what we're putting in this. Hopefully it'll work. Right, so I'm back. Right, so literally I've got prepared 1.5 chicken breasts, 2 peppers, 1 green, 1 red, and 3 large spring onions. You could use a normal onion, but I don't want them too oniony for Gareth. So I'm going to show you my pan and what we're doing. Oh, sorry about that. I'm pointing you at my pan. Now, I've made this up myself. I'm sure it's going to work fine. Let me put some, turn that off. Let me put some heat on that. Oh, Gareth's got the engine running. So my clicker won't work. Now, first thing we're going to put in here is just some oil, olive oil. Little drizzle. Then I'm going to dump in my chicken breasts, 1.5 of them. Lovely. I need a handle for my pan. There's that. I'm going to get my stirrer out because I'm going to need that anyway. Definitely going to need my handle for my pan. Can you see in there? Yes, you can. Now, I'm going to put in some plain salt. Hang on, let me move my chicken about so it's all getting seasoned. Spread it out, look, so it's not in a lump. Right, salt. Black pepper. I'm going to put a fair bit of that in this time. I'm going to throw some paprika in. Fair whack of that. And of course garlic, because I put garlic in everything because I love it. Let me just cook this chicken. In that oil and them seasonings. I'm just going to cook it off a little bit. I was going to do this in the oven, but I decided I'm doing it in a pan because I like to know that my chicken's cooked properly. It definitely will be though. So, do that. The heat and the oil going. Now, I will tell you while this is cooking, I do often like to just make stuff up and throw it in a pan. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. But like I did with my soup the other day. But I'm showing you because that's what I'm doing. And I invented this for myself. So Gordon Ramsay, if you'd like to use this recipe, you need to get in touch with me. And ask my permission first. And I'll think about it. So, my chicken's been cooking for a couple of minutes. Then I'm going to put in all my peppers and my onions. And mix it up. I'm not adding any more oil. I'm just going to let them cook away for 5 minutes. Just as is. No more seasoning, nothing. Just let them get a little bit all mushied in. Put that on there. Now, you are going to need a pan with a lid for this bit. So let me find the lid. Got my pan lid. So you don't need it right at this moment, but you are going to need a pan lid for this. I've got the window open. I've got the window open. It's chicken. I'll lock the door as well for him. He's a big girl. So, now what we're going to do in this is we've also got one of these. It's a fajita sauce that I bought from Aldi. Did I get it from Aldi? Asda. Got this one from Asda. It's just a cheaper one. Now, so we're going to actually pour this fajita sauce, the whole jar, into here. No, we're not, because I can't open it. If you ever can't open one of these, just stab it all in the lid, and then it opens straight away, in case you didn't know that. I'm going to put a tiny bit of water in that. Like minuscule. I wouldn't say that's not even 2 tablespoons full. Now if you're shaking it, once you've put an all in lid, put your finger over it all. And we're just going to stir the whole fajita sauce in that. Look at that, looks banging, doesn't it? Oh, it smells really nice. Now I've mixed that together and it's on high heat. I'm going to put a lid on that on high heat, and I'm going to let that cook for 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes time you can come back to me. I'll pick it back up then. You don't need to watch me for 10 minutes, but yeah, 10 minutes. See you in a second. So I'm back and I'm just repositioning you guys. Oh, I'm trying to reposition you so you can see me pan. So as you can see there, that's the... What is going on with my legs here? I've knackered my legs up. Wait a minute. So, my pan here... Oh, there we go. Look. 10 minutes. Beautiful. Right, so I've taken it off for the time being. This is on the heat. Only on a low heat. And I'm going to turn it up high now. Because... Where's my knife? I've got these lardons. Basically, the little bacon bits. But I'm going to try and make these really crispy. Oh. I've got my knife, I'm going to be able to pull them straight out, but I can't. Now, all I've put in this pan so far, I have put a little bit of oil in because I want these to go crispy. Right. I'm going to use the same spoon, because why not? Just separate these a little bit. So, like I said, all I've put in here so far is oil, but I'm going to attempt to get these to go as crispy as possible. Whack my heat up high. I'm going to put some salt in them as well for that reason. No other reason than I want them to go crispy. Because they have salt on anyway, but I really want them to be like crunchy crispy. That's why I haven't cooked them with the chicken earlier. Now, I've never cooked lardons before, so I'm not sure how long it would take to get crispy. I am separating them all so they're all individual, look. Because if they're in a bowl, they're not going to go crispy. But I am going to time it and I will let you know. I'll bring you back shortly. Right guys, so can you see? Look how crispy that is. Now I did drain some oil out of it. I didn't really need to put that in, so when you're following this recipe we don't need to put oil in lardons. Right? Look how crispy they are though. And that's the texture I'm going for with these. Right? Oh, I need to move that first really. My pan's... Anybody who knows about... So we're going to put these back on. Move them. I'm just going to leave them sat down there for the time being. We're going to put this back on a high heat and I'm going to let it bubble. I'll come back to you in a second when it's bubbling. So I left it a couple of minutes and look, you see it's bubbling away nicely. I'm just going to give that a quick stir. Now, I've never tried this before, but I am going to try it. Right, so got some tagliatelle pasta and I'm throwing it straight in the mix. I've got 4 baskets and whatever's loose in the bag. Right, I'm going to mix them in. I'm not even going to mix them in, I'm just going to spread them about. Right, I'm going to put the lid on them to steam them. The heat on, full whack still, and I'm going to come back in 5 minutes and check it. And I'll turn you back on then and see how we're going. Right, it's been about 6 minutes, so shall we have a look? I think it's going to work. But it's softening, look. Right, I'm going to turn that down to a low heat now. I'm going to mix that in, that tagliatelle. Look at that. That was better than I thought it would, you know. Now, I don't want it to dry out too much, so I'm going to put a little bit of water in it, not a lot. Like, I can't even see my Butterfield's cup, quarter of a cup, not even that I don't think. Quarter of a cup. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to lie. Wish we had smell-o-vision because that smells cracking, that, you know. But obviously I am going to add the rest of that. So about quarter of a cup, quarter of a pint I put in it. And I'm going to put my lid back on. I've just mixed it all up, make sure I'm not stuck to it. But now it's on low now though, guys. So I'm going to put my lid back on and we're going to give this another 5-6 minutes and I'll come back and check it again. So we're going to have another look. I haven't opened it. I'm wondering if I need more water. Oh, you know what? Oh, I might be done, you know. Now, wait a minute, let me get my tongs so I can test these, see if these are cooked. I'm going to put them on there and I'm going to take a little bit off of that. Only a second. Because I don't want uncooked pasta. It'd be like rubber, won't it? And I've never cooked pasta like this before. Well, it broke. Easy enough. It's absolutely not cooked. Can't work just yet. Now, we're going to put another quarter of a pint of water in. Needs more water for definite. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like steam the pasta. Right, I'm going to make sure it's all under water. And put the lid back on and I'm going to turn it up high. And we're going to go for another 5 minutes. So that'll be 10 minutes on low, 5 minutes on high. I know it only takes 5 minutes, well 7 minutes pasta. Tagliatelle does in boiling water. I just wondered if I could cook it this way, so I thought I'd try it. I thought I'd record it. By the way, these I'm going to put on top of it these crispy. And they are crispy. Oh, they're banging. Gone really nice and crispy. But I want the crispy texture on top of it, if it works out. We're all about to find out in about 5 minutes. So, here we go. I left it 7 minutes, so let's open this. Oh. Let's get a bit oily. See, that looks cooked now, doesn't it? I needed it on a high for a little bit. It worked, it's cooked. Oh no, please tell me I've not just thrown that on the floor. No, I didn't. I thought a bit had flown out and gone on the floor. It hasn't. I'm buzzing with that. I'm going to put it in a bowl and show you what it looks like. That tastes. Should we try a bit of the chicken on camera? Cooked beautifully. That chicken cooked beautifully. I'll boil it up and then I'll show you what it looks like. And that's what it looks like. Look, with my crispy lardons on top. And that's called TRISHA'S chicken and bacon fajita tagliatelle. Something along them lines. Thank you for watching. Tastes banging. I'm right going to enjoy this and I hope you all do too. Thanks for watching. Unless you are that one person that comes on here and goes on peels on top and within 2 seconds, like 2 seconds of us uploading a video, you put thumbs down. You haven't even watched it. How do you know if you like it? You turd. Right. Take the rest of you. I love you. See you later. Bye.